Well, thanks for being here, and our team is looking forward to the weekend, another weekend to play and opportunity for us. And I know these guys are motivated along with their teammates, and excited about the chance to get out and compete again. And this week is we've had a theme the last couple of weeks. It's one more of something to help make us a little bit better each and every day, and whether that's an hour of sleep, another rep, or just little something here and there to keep making us better each day is important. But we're excited to get out there and got to enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and obviously our focus is Penn State on Friday night, and got to keep it in perspective. My 9-year-old daughter the other day, he said, "Dad, if you guys win the championship, you're going to buy the team ice cream." So I said, "Sophie, well, let's take Friday night first, and then we'll talk about that." But yes, a year's supply. So, but anyway, it's a great chance, and we're looking forward to get up to Lafayette tonight and start preparation for Penn State this afternoon and practice and tomorrow.
Ice cream if they won Friday?
Yeah, we'll think about it.
All right, Penn State, obviously number one team in the nation. They do almost everything well, but scouting and watching tape, what have you seen that they've done particularly well that you're on game plan against?
Well, they hit high balls really well. They even if you get them out of system with your serve, they'll get up and take rips at the ball and hit it hard, and so they're able to get good swings even in bad situations. They play good defense, and they're consistent. They're consistently ready to go each and every match, and that's kind of a Penn State thing over the years, is they're consistently ready to go, and a theme of theirs, and we have to match that.
Looking at yourself after last weekend, looking at last weekend's tape, what have you guys stressed as a team that you need to do well for you guys?
Well, I mean, we have to do what we do. I mean, we can't really change who we are about how we go about things. I mean, we have a system. We have things that we do well. We have things that we emphasize in practice each and every day and every week. And, we're a physical team. We're a good defensive team, and that's really important this time of year. And obviously no exception to the match on Friday night. So, I mean, we're focused on Kentucky and the things that we do well, and again, yesterday we really focused on us, and today and tomorrow we'll really start focusing in on Penn State.
For Christine and Stephanie, you guys seem to rise to the occasion, and when you guys are playing, really top level teams in the country, is that what you guys are kind of feeling right now? Some excitement heading into Friday night?
Well, the big thing about this situation that we're going into is it's one that we've already been in before, playing Texas as a first seed last year. So we know we've been here before, we know how to handle it, and we were just excited this time around as we were last time, and I know the team is as well. So I think we're ready to step up to the occasion again, and this time, already having this experience, it'll be even better.
Steph, you want to address that?
I would have to agree with her. I think after last year, we played our hearts out. We're ready to play our hearts out again, and we're just kind of trying to keep ourselves calm, I think, right now. I think we're ready for Friday so much, and we're just trying to focus on practice and staying focused on what we need to do and not thinking too much about what they do and more about us.
What do you think you guys will take from that experience last year playing the number one seed Texas that, maybe you guys are a little bit more prepared for now when you see Penn State Friday?
I would have to say going out there and not expecting anything. I think we just have to have fun and play. I don't think we need to go out there and expect us to win 3 games in a row or it's going 5. I think it just needs to be, have fun and just play your game.
For both players, is the fact that you're seniors, does that help you, the mindset of leaving everything out there every night now?
Definitely. I mean, I could feel that within myself from the first match of the tournament, and knew that I wanted to continue that the rest of the time. And I personally didn't feel I played my best that first match against East Tennessee, and after that I specifically told myself that that's it. I have to make sure that the rest of these matches I'm playing my hardest, and if it's not going well, my effort is still going to be there, and so is the energy.
I think the pressure has kind of been there since day one of SEC for me. I just kind of wanted this whole season to go well and go out with a big bang, and I think we've done really good on the towards the end of our SEC season, and I mean, obviously in the tournament so far. So hopefully Friday we can continue our streak.
For anyone, the other night after they get the match, asking the Ohio State coach how you match up with Penn State, since obviously they're familiar with Penn State. So he's not sure that anybody really matches up well with Penn State right now, but if you guys play defense and serve like you did against Ohio State, that gives you a great chance. I'm just curious as to what your reaction is to that assessment on the defense and the serving.
Well, I mean, the thing that we need to think about is, you know, we have to play Penn State once, and we have to put ourselves in position to win one match. And, you know, they're obviously a good team. They're ranked where they are because they've had a lot of success. Are there things that they're going to do well against us? No question. But you know, I've always thought as a coach, and you know, whether this is who I worked for or whatever it is, you can't prepare for a great defense. You can prepare for offenses, but a great defense is hard to prepare for. And you know, something we take a lot of pride in and work on every day. And of course, you know, we want to step it up to another level than what we had on Saturday night. And there's no givens in sports, but we want to give ourselves the best chance to do that against this team that's well coached and well prepared.
Christine, you talked about that sense of urgency you felt against East Tennessee State. Is there any way that maybe you, staff, actually kind of convey that sense of urgency to some of the underclassmen to kind of, you know, try to pick up their game and be like, look, we have a chance to do something really special here?
Yeah, and it doesn't start with just being in the match, it starts in practice. And I know once we came back after Thanksgiving, that focus was there in practice. So me, Steph, and Frazier, we've just been trying to keep that focus and keep the energy up in practice to prepare everyone for Friday.
Is there anything you're saying to them, or is it just, you know, kind of going out there and making sure you're preparing hard?
It's along with what we say as well as what we're doing ourselves. So in practice, the three of us are going to practice our hardest and practice our full potential. We're not going to take, you know, any time in the gym for granted. We're going to use it to the extent that we can. And then, you know, also if, you know, people aren't playing their best that day in practice, we're going to make sure, you know, to say something like, you know, pick this up, or just, you know, reminding everyone to stay focused on what we're doing.
Yeah, I'll add to that. No, I was just going to say one thing I appreciate about this team is each day you pretty much know what you're going to get in terms of effort and focus, and it's led by this group of seniors here that rarely has there been a day in their career where I didn't know exactly what to expect from them. And you know, that's, if they're themselves, then we're in a pretty good situation.
Do you anticipate stepping in terms of serving from the right edge? Is that going to be the starting point?
I don't think you ever can anticipate that. You never know what's going through their coach's head or whatever. And, you know, I think they could attack all of us if they wanted to. But, I mean, either way you go, we have a pretty strong line back there. So I think it will be positive either way.
Are you good with that if they do it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I hope it's me.
Please serve her.
Yeah.
Craig, what did you like about what you saw this weekend from the team, and what did these guys kind of need to, you know, maybe sharpen up a little bit heading into Friday?
You know, Matt, we talk about matches being 2 hours, and I think Christine alluded to it earlier, or Steph, that doesn't matter how many sets it is. It's just about right now. You know, this point, this set, and you know, 2 instances over the weekend. Set 2 against East Tennessee, they made a run on us, and we didn't lose our composure. And then obviously Ohio State blowing us out in the first set didn't really phase what we were going to do in the next set. And you know, it's just that it's that time of year. There's 16 teams left, and I think the teams that do that the best gives themselves the best chance to be successful.
You guys are 9 and 8 away from home overall. Have you put any thought into that? And is there anything this weekend that changes compared to a usual road weekend?
Me or? I didn't even know. I don't even put a whole lot of energy into what our records are. I mean, if I as a coach or our players get caught up in what our record is and where and who, and we lose sight of, you know, what's really important. And you know, it's a neutral site, so basically it's an away match for them and us. And I think there'll be a great crowd. Purdue draws well, and I think with the regional, be a great crowd. And so far in the last few years, when we've had good crowds, it's it's motivating to play in front of an enthusiastic group of people that know volleyball.
Yeah, I think we just focus on this is our postseason, and what's happened is everyone's 0-0 right now when we start the NCAA tournament. So right now going into this, we're both 2-0. So if we focus on what happened in the past, it's not going to help us to dwell on it. So we just need to keep focusing on what's at hand.
Craig, they're obviously two very different teams, but that kind of style of play that the Big Ten brings, is there anything that you can take away, you think this team learned about playing against a Big Ten type team that maybe will help you guys this weekend?
Well, they're like a lot of the SEC teams we play, very physical at the net. They hit the ball hard. They serve tough. Our system is a little bit different than some others of teams that we play, and I think we can be a very difficult matchup for teams, the way we attack and the way we keep the ball off the floor. But Penn State and Coach Rose would tell you they don't really do anything out of the ordinary or West Coast offense or anything. It's just this is what we do. Come and stop us, and we're looking forward to it. And when you're in the office on Monday and your players are saying, "Can Friday just get here?" They're amped about the chance to get out and compete again. And I think that's really it. It's not necessarily who, what, where. It's just the chance to play together again.
Can you draw anything out of the Nebraska match to help you in a general sense?
Got it.
You're a senior. It's his press conference. Come on now. I think it's just the moment. You're in those situations at Nebraska. There's 4,000 people there, all hoping that we lose, and they didn't think we had a chance to beat Nebraska, and we put ourselves in position to win, and that's what we hope to do. We hope to put ourselves in position to win against a good team. And yeah, they're a team with a lot of expectations and a lot of tradition, and I would think that's motivating for our group because we're establishing our own tradition and where we want to be as a program.
Steph, you talked on Saturday how you felt the crowd really helped you guys kind of push through after that first set. The home crowd's not going to be behind you this weekend. What do you guys have to do to make sure that you guys are on top of your game and you guys are able to overcome those obstacles, even if you don't have the crowd?
I think it's going to help us because it's a neutral site, like Craig said, so it's not going to be like one team overpowers the other with the fans. But I think really just kind of staying focused and motivating ourselves. We're pretty good at energizing each other up, so I think we'll be fine in the intensity part.
Do you try to pick it up a notch, knowing that you don't have those fans to kind of get you going?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think everyone's going to come out. I mean, it's a huge game anyways. Nerves are going to be flying everywhere. But I think after we settle down, everyone's going to start to play their normal game, and you'll see some energy for sure coming out of us.
Coach Skinner, as they're pretty hyped up, is there any worry on them being a little bit too amped up first set?
Sure. I mean, you have no idea what to expect in the first set. I mean, there's no question they're going to be focused and playing hard, and sometimes that can result in the first swing hitting the back wall or the first swing straight down for a kill. I mean, just like Steph said, just got to compete every point and let things happen and play hard. And going into a match at this point in the tournament that teams aren't just going to start launching balls out of bounds and you're going to gain 5 points in a row. I mean, you have to execute and you have to anticipate that they're going to hit the ball past your block or make you earn the points. And we have to earn our own points.